My name is Boris Giltburg. I was born in Russia into a musician's family. My mom, my grandma, my great-grandmother were and are pianists and piano teachers. We always had a piano at home. I wanted to play since I was a little kid, and Mom said no. Mom said we had too many pianists in the family and I should be doing something else. But I think like any 5-year-old who wants something and is denied it, I just became more and more stubborn, and I pestered Mom until finally she relented and gave me the first lessons. So that's how I started, and I've been playing ever since. All of my friends, or most of my friends, are not musicians, and I always wanted to convert them to classical music. So at some point I hit upon this idea of writing these listening guides, and then I started a blog. On my website I write about classical music, so about various pieces, these quite detailed guides, also about the experience of performing, what it is to be on stage, to sit in front of the piano, and a little bit also about the recording experience, of how different it is from being on stage, being at a studio. I think some classical music works are immediately accessible. They have these beautiful melodies that need no explanation, no guidance. Something like Concerto No. 2 by Rachmaninoff or Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, they are so universal, they're so clear in their emotional message that no explanation is required, even though even in those works there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a big mechanism behind these melodies and emotions that make this a work not just of a one melody but 40 minutes, a whole together structure. It's a bit like dissecting the piece, thinking of the mechanism of, if you think of the melodies and the harmonies as the face of the watch, so this is the very finely tuned mechanism underneath it, which makes the entire thing work. I think destroying preconceptions is also important, because classical music is never boring, is not something that needs to be elitist or stuffy. It talks about very strong emotions, and the emotions have stayed the same. So the emotions which people have experienced 300 years ago, I don't think that they've changed. Things like love, hope, fear, passion or anger, they're still the same things that we're experiencing. Just maybe the form which they took has changed a little bit. So I'd say that at the beginning of Beethoven Fifth is as much a musical embodiment of anger as some heavy metal rock. It's just, yeah, different ways of expressing it.